Hello everyone, it's Path. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Actually, I've planned and also recorded a separate video to be released, but something came up and I thought it's a good time and appropriate to discuss this as well. If you see on the screen is of course Rudy. If you do not know him, go check him out from Alpha Investment. So this is his most recent video, and so when I listened to what he said earlier in this video, I really do reflect on my own journey, and also because I'm actually as old as Rudy. Of course, he started doing this way longer than me. I think it's more than 10 plus 15 20 years, something like that. He started in Magic and then now more recently in Pokemon and other TCG as well. Actually, our age is quite close, and of course he's a lot richer than me. Just look at all the background. I'm gonna cover up the gun later on. But what he said over here, I'm just gonna quickly show you. It's not gonna be more than 30 seconds. It's not a reaction video, don't worry.
All you have to do is have time. The most important variable in this market and situation is yourself and myself. The key to all this stuff is not picking the best set. It's taking care of yourself, being healthy, so you can live and buy more time to ensure that you're more probable to be accurate. That is the correct mindset to have. That's not the mindset of the internet. It doesn't matter. If whatever you pick, the argument is going to be who just runs quicker up, who's going to have the fastest rate of change. And if you just diversify, you don't care anymore. Because all you got to do is close your eyes, sling it across the room, and then just do nothing. That's how you win in this market. You do nothing. You just pick shit you like, you throw it somewhere, and you live your life. You stay out of debt, you work hard, you stay healthy to ensure you have a long runway of time. The time is what's going to make you successful, not the item you pick.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop here for this video. I'm not gonna show the whole thing, but if you're interested, go take a look. He have very interesting take. Of course, his position is very different from all of us. The reason why I showed that video and specifically picked up the part to show you is because just yesterday, at least as of the time of the recording, and my time over here is 27 July, and I understood this happened on the 26th July. If you're not familiar with him, Justin Basil, so he is one of the co-writer or very key contributor for PokeBeach together with Water Pokemon Master, and of course he's one of the main guy, and I've watched their podcast a couple of times, and he's very passionate, and I understood he's a teacher as well, high school English teacher, so I will assume that he's a great guy, but he's definitely very passionate in the community and especially in Pokemon. He's probably interested in other games as well, I'm not so sure. But from here you can see that he's an organizer, he's a judge, and also running his separate website. I've seen his website as well. And he just passed away very suddenly, unexpectedly. They didn't say why, but I only knew it because I saw a Reddit post from, I think it's his sister, thanking everybody about this. So that's how I knew about him passing. And I think, and he's only 36 years old, and he's definitely younger than me. I'm not that young, but after that I also went on to find out about this fundraiser. I donated a little bit, so just $10 anonymously. If you want to support, you can. I think they said they are open until 8 August or something like that, but they have already reached their target for mostly for the cremation and the funeral and things like that, and his cats. So if you want to support him, if you have benefited from whatever he did in the past many years, please go ahead and support him. So I think that's the reason, and I thought even though I've actually prepared separate video to be uploaded today, I thought this is something that is important to talk about, because everybody who is watching this or not watching this, or if you are reading PokeBeach, I'm sure you are a fan of Pokemon. I think the Pokemon show or the game itself is very big on friendship, very big on togetherness, very big on kindness in general. So I hope As a fan, of course, now we have people who are really only here for the finance part of thing. You know, myself as a big investor in this, of course, I liked that part of the hobby as well, but I also like the passion part of Pokemon and the friendship, and which is why actually my original video was about, you know, going to card show today. I went to one, and also how I, you know, got a few cards from 2 separate shops and have a chit chat with them, also chat up with another person who actually does sealed product collecting and investing as well. So it was fun to me, and it also got me thinking. Rudy's video, he talked about, you know, how it is important for us to, you know, just be healthy, and investing itself honestly is really like what he said. I fully agree with what he said, even though what I'm doing is maybe not even, you know, 0.1% of what he has. But I do agree that if you are really looking into this, if you are planning to start this, you should really treat this as, you know, something that you can just buy and put aside, not flip them. Because if you are thinking about flipping them, unless you are very, very confident, you have so much energy, so much time to do it day after day after day after day, you have to buy stock and you have to flip them, and you have to make sure you can do it by making a small margin. But otherwise, I do not think it's worth your time really, because as an investor, long-term ones, honestly, it is quite a boring and I would say very easy thing. Simple, but maybe not easy. Simple because what you are doing, or at least what I'm doing, is just to buy them and put them aside, put them out of sight, make sure I don't open them, and resist the temptation to sell them too early. I think that's the most difficult part of investing in Pokemon. But other than that, honestly, there's nothing much we do. So the other thing is, of course, to just keep working. I'm also having a full-time job like Justin had, and I was also passionate in my job, so it's a totally different side of myself. But at the same time, I'm passionate about Pokemon as well, and in the investing side, I play the game with my kids. I enjoy it. I watch the show. We're still trying to catch up on the show, so we are enjoying it as a hobby, watching the show and also opening cards. So I think that's the nice thing and the happy thing and the positive thing about a hobby. And it's also just very heartwarming to see that Jason had many people who really contributed in his GoFundMe. So it shows that in this hobby, people are not just, you know, robots, and we don't care about each other. In fact, when I saw the news, it was really hard for me, because even though I don't know him personally and I'm not even close to him, he's in the US, but just by you know, listening to him and watching him chatting in the podcast, you get affected by his passion and also how hard they work to get all this material prepared and share with us. And if you follow this website at all, PokeBeach, you know how much work they actually put into this, day after day, week after week, you know, years after years. So it's really not easy, and that's also why I think I wanted to just do this quick video as to honor him, Jason, and also to bring attention to his GoFundMe page. So you can, if you go into pokebeach.com, I think the first or the most recent article right now is still this one. And over here, there's a GoFundMe link. You can go there and you can, you know, donate whatever you can afford, whatever amount you think you want to spare to help him, to help his family. I think that's the least we can do. I mean, I went to a card show and I spent like definitely more than $10 every single time buying some random cards, some Pikachu cards that I'm keeping. So yeah, contributing $10 to somebody who contributed so much to the hobby is a no-brainer for me. So I hope some of you can do the same. No pressure there, but I also wanted, you know, everybody to start thinking about, do we really want to be so negative in this hobby? Recently, I also started noticing, I mean, it has been going on for a while, but even content creator who used to be quite positive started, I'm not sure whether it's just for the drama or they really disagree with somebody so much, another content creator, and they really started flaming each other. I honestly do not see the point of doing that. Maybe they are really doing it just for the clicks and to take a side, to be extreme, so that, you know, people support them and people will speak for them, and to stand out from, you know, the norm But I honestly do not think that's the best way we should be doing it. I mean, if you follow PokeBeach, you know how positive they are. I've never even hear them say anything negative about, you know, the hobby or the people at all. I mean, sometimes they don't like certain cards or they don't like the art, but they've never really say bad things about, you know, anybody or the game itself, or, you know, flame anybody for whatever reason. So they're always positive, always do their best to, you know, keep things happy. And I think that should be the way. And I mean, it's a hobby, and even though sometimes it gets stressful when we start talking about money and, you know, who's right and who's wrong, I think we are really all entitled to have different opinion. We may not agree with everything, you know, each other say, but I think it's fine to have different opinion. You know, sometimes you may be right, but, you know, there will be maybe 20-30%, 40% of the time that you may not be completely accurate as well, and it's okay to be wrong, honestly. So do not have to be so negative about things, you know. Do not have to go to such extreme to say that, oh, you're wrong and I'm right. Things are really not that certain. Yeah, so this is just a short video to honor Justin Basil, Jason Kingsford. I wanted to make just a short video, even though that probably will not have be too many of you who is really watching this, but whatever amount or whatever number of people I can reach out to that can help with his GoFundMe, please go ahead and help him, or at least spread the word, spread the positivity, you know, say a few good things about him if you have, you know, came in contact with him before. So see you in the next one, and please stay healthy.